Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today we are in beautiful Colorado, out in Silver Ridge Peaks, going after some turkeys. Now, I got quite a bit of feedback from you guys on the last episode of the Realistic Hunting series, and I've had quite a few decent names thrown around, but I still don't have a concrete name to call this series, so if you guys have any ideas on what you think this series should be called, please leave it down in the comments below. And before we get too far into this, please leave a like on the video if you are enjoying this series. It really does help push these videos out to new potential viewers and helps YouTube recommend them more. And if you guys enjoy my channel, it's the best way you can support me. But with that being said, what we're going to be doing today is going after turkeys, as I was saying. And I've been given some reports that there are turkeys in the area that we are currently in, and as you can see, we had one of them call. So what we're going to do is we're going to move up to an area that I've decided to head to, and we're going to set up a blind, and hopefully we can get some gobblers to come in. Now, I didn't plan on having any of them on the way over there, so we are going to have to be a little bit quieter in our way over there, trying to get to that spot so that we can actually set up without spooking everything off in the area. So I did create a set of rules for this series. You guys can find that down in the description, and I'm kind of going to be following these rules the entire time we play in this series, so I hope you guys enjoy this now. Let's get straight to the hunt. Also, real quickly, wanted to mention that after talking to quite a few of you on my last live stream, we decided that using the leveling account that I had been working on for this series would be the best way to go. That way we're not starting over at level 1, because on a series like this where we're barely killing any animals, it would be extremely hard to level up. So we decided to go with an account that's partially leveled, so we at least have a little bit of cash to work with and a little bit of skill points and stuff to work with. So that's what we decided on doing. Quite a few of you agreed with it, so that's what we've got. But let's try to get to this location so we can set our blind and decoys up. Alright, so we're on day 2 of the trip. First night we ended up camping out after we got to the location. It was getting pretty late, so we set up camp here. It's about 4:57 now in the morning, and we're gonna get over to our blind and set up and start calling, and hopefully we can get something to come in. Now, we did pick kind of a little clearing in these trees so that we have our decoys and stuff set up. This is a pretty high traffic area, so we're really hoping that we can at least get something to come through here. Hopefully it won't take too long for us to see something, but we're really hoping we can get ourselves a good-sized gobbler to come through this area. There have been reports of a decent amount of toms coming through these parts, so we're hoping that our sources are correct and that there actually is. Go ahead and apply some scent coverage just so that we aren't going to be giving away our position as easily. I want to make sure we can have every advantage as possible, because these turkeys have incredible senses and it is very easy to be detected by them, so we want to make sure that we have every advantage we possibly can have. It does sound like we have some company here, but this is not exactly what we're here for. But it's good to know that there is some animals coming through this area. That means that hopefully we will find some turkeys very, very soon. Been sitting here for a little while now, and we haven't really had anything come through, so we should probably see if maybe we can get a reaction from them by using the crow collar. So we're going to go ahead and use that and see if we get some sort of a reaction of any kind. Once again, we just have pronghorn in the area, it seems like. This is a pretty heavily populated area with pronghorn, so it's not too big of a surprise that we've got a few of them coming through here. Unfortunately, we don't have a tag for pronghorn, so we're going to have to let these guys go by no matter their size. The thing I'm really hoping that doesn't happen is that they come from the opposite side, because that's going to make it a lot harder to get a good angle on one first shot. This is the side that we have our door on, and if we move to try and get a shot, there's a good chance they could spook off, so Ideally, we want them to come from the front and go straight to the decoys. That's gonna be best for us. See something? I see movement. That's a pronghorn right there. They really are very beautiful creatures, but unfortunately we're not able to take one, as I was saying earlier. So we're gonna have to let this guy go, but that's a nice looking pronghorn. And when there's one, there's usually more, so we'll have to keep our eyes open for others. Got a gobbler coming in. She got a gobbler coming in. Okay. It's game time. Getting quite a bit of responses from it. This is what we've been waiting for. Let's not mess this up. Now, since we are hunting in Colorado, we are allowed to take 2 bearded turkeys, so as long as we can get one of them down, I'll be happy, but if we can find ourselves a second tom, that would be absolutely perfect. Got these ones, they're talking quite a bit to us, so should be coming in hot. There he is, there's our tom, Let's get pulled back. Back on it. We're just gonna wait for it to turn towards us. That is a gobbler down. We got one down. That is our first one down now. We got one more tag, so we can take another if we come across it, but that's our first gobbler down. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We got it down. That is a beautiful Colorado gobbler. We absolutely smoked him, too. That shot was right where we needed it to go. What a beautiful fan on this guy. What a beautiful animal. We're gonna take a few trophy shots of it, and then we'll go ahead and bag and tag it. Alright, we finished taking our trophy shots of it. Let's go ahead and tag this guy. That is a good sized gobbler right there. 8.5 kilograms. A very decent bird. That is our first one down of the season. We still have that second tag that we can fill, so hopefully we can get a second one bagged before the end of the day. If not, we'll have to extend our hunt by another day, but that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Now, we know for a fact there was more toms around this area. We heard them calling, so hopefully we can get that second one to come through, but that is a beautiful bird right there. Absolute beauty. Send that boy off to the taxidermist. We ended up getting our first turkey at around 6 a.m. So we definitely have some more time to take down that second one. Got plenty of daylight left, so I think we should be able to bag a second one on the day, but obviously there's no way to know, so let's just hope for the best and hope that we can get ourselves an even nicer sized gobbler. Oh, something. I think we got a gobbler next to us. There's definitely one next to us. If I had known he was this close, I would have moved by now, but fortunately I didn't know he was coming up on me, so we're kind of stuck where we are. We just gotta hope that he doesn't spook off. Also that he'll come into the open. As of now, we can't really see where he is. Alright, well, whatever had come up on us is gone now. Pretty sure it was another gobbler, but it's really hard to say because I never got a good look at it. Thinking it probably ended up fleeing off, so unfortunately nothing we can do there, but there's always more. Unfortunately, we didn't have anything else come in, so we ended up having to go to sleep, and now we are on to day 3 of the hunt. Fortunately, we haven't had much action since that first gobbler. We ended up having that one come by, but never got a good look at it, sadly, so hopefully today's luck will be a little bit better, but we're well rested, getting a little bit later start than we did the previous day. It's approaching 5:30 now, and yesterday we started just before 5, so we're getting a little bit later start than we did yesterday, but hopefully we can still have some good luck. Sounds like we once again have pronghorn coming through this area. This seems to be a pretty heavily used path for them, so we've been seeing quite a few of them come through, and it's awesome to see some other wildlife throughout this area. Colorado really is just booming with wildlife, and it's an absolutely awesome place to come hunt. Almost certain that I just heard a turkey gobble. Really hoping that that is what I heard. It's really hard to tell. It's very faint, but definitely heard something. That's a good sign. Let's hope that my assumptions are correct and that we do actually have some turkeys in the area. Gosh, there we have it. There is another gobbler. Okay, so we definitely need to get this guy to come in closer, though. It's walking away. What a beautiful gobbler, though. Absolutely beautiful. This guy does seem a little bit finicky. I think he's definitely aware that we're here. So that's definitely going to make things harder, but got good faith that we'll be able to get him to come in eventually. This guy's probably an older one, a little more wise and not as stubborn as that last one. Now all we can do is really just hope that he gets close enough for a shot. Unfortunately, it does look like he took off. I haven't seen him since he went by in the trees, so there's a good chance that this guy's gone, and we might have to wait for another one to come in. Oh, I actually see one. I actually see something. I see one out there. Look at that. There he is. This guy's actually at a much better angle, so let's just hope that this guy gets close enough for a bow shot. Alright, so he's starting to move in a little bit closer. Hopefully we can get him within around 25 meters. If we can get him to 25, I'll be able to comfortably take the shot. The sun is starting to come through the trees. This is going to illuminate the area a little better. It should make it easier to spot that tom as he comes in. It's the tom right there. He's getting a lot closer. Still not quite close enough. Definitely getting within range though. But he's not really in any hurry at all. He's taking his sweet time. He's really, really close now. This is going to be our opportunity. Oh, he's running off. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not sure what happened there, but she might just be coming in. He's not running away like I thought he was. This is going to be our chance right here. This is our chance. I think we got him. I have to wait a little bit longer. To wait for him to stop. Let's get him. And we smoked him. There we go. We got a second turkey down. That was quite the hunt. I can't believe that we managed to get him to come around like that. That was honestly absolutely perfect. That could not have gone any better. And on such a beautiful morning too. There he is. There's our tom. What a beautiful turkey. Yeah, we got a pretty good shot on him. Definitely hit him in the lungs. That is absolutely perfect. What a beautiful tom. Let's snap some pictures of this guy. and then we will put our tag on him. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and get this guy tagged. It's a pretty good sized turkey. A lot bigger than the last one. This guy is going to be absolutely awesome to toss in our trophy lodge. It's a heavy, heavy tom too. 9.17 kilograms. Absolutely beautiful bird. Send that to the taxidermist, and then we will continue on with our hunting adventures. So overall, today was a pretty successful day of hunting, and we managed to fill our tags, which is more than I could have ever imagined when we first started off today. After that second one spooked off, I really never thought that we would get another one to come in, but we ended up getting it, and that is all that really counts. And we ended up filling our Silver Ridge Peaks turkey tags, so that's going to be it for this video. And I think before we end, we will go back to the lodge and check out the turkeys that we took out during this hunt. Welcome to our newly added Spring Creek Manor. This is where we're going to be putting all of the trophies we get along our hunting adventures, and I am really eager to look at how this will be in the very near future once we get some trophies accumulated and have it more decked out. Very excited to see what we can do with this series. It's going to be a lot harder to get an amazing looking lodge when we're actually hunting like this, but I think it's going to feel a lot better once we get this filled. I'm going to feel a lot more accomplished than if I was playing the game normally, I feel, and I really hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. I got such amazing feedback on the first one that I did, and it seemed like the majority of you wanted to see another, so here you guys are. And I just really hope that you guys continue to enjoy this series, because this might be some of the most fun I've had playing Call of the Wild, and honestly, I enjoy making these videos more than I do my normal ones. So as long as you guys continue to enjoy them, and continue to show your support by liking and commenting on the video, I will continue making these, so let's go ahead and get these guys in some good poses, I think. We want them to be a little bit different from each other, so I think that is good right there. So the first additions to our lodge here on our realistic hunting series, I still don't know what I want to call it, so if you guys have any ideas, leave a comment down below and just give me what you think. Let me know what you think of the series. Let me know what you think we should call it. Any other things that you guys could add to the rule set that I have set up, and anything like that would be much appreciated. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because I do post daily the Hunter content along with some of the older throwback games like the Cabela series. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, because it does help push my video out to other potential viewers. But with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Peace!